Hello. It's been a couple weeks since I recorded the last episode of Thalassa, Edge of the Abyss. Um, I have been I've been busy, and then I got sick and I lost my voice, and so my voice is still kind of coming back, but it mostly is normal again. So that's nice. But I've been thinking about this game a lot since then. It's very interesting. I'm excited to solve more mysteries because we didn't really do much solving mysteries. We kind of just did the tutorial last time, but this time, should be exciting to see the actual ship, the Thalassa, which has sunk on the edge of an abyss, which I still half expect a sea monster to come out of, but we'll see. I suppose it'll be exciting for sure. I tried to fix the audio levels compared to last time, but I don't know how good they are, so we'll see, I suppose. But for now, we should just continue the game. Okay, here we are. So I don't really remember what I was doing exactly, so to say, because again, it's been a couple of weeks, but I guess we'll just keep exploring. Wow. This is the area we were at before, I think. The big courtyard-y area. The infirmary.
I know it's easy for me to say, sitting all the way up topside, but I'm here for you.
Okay, Bailey. I've been thinking about the whole sabotage theory that I had, and it's got to be someone we know, right? Like of the characters we were introduced to, it's got to be someone we're familiar with. Probably, most likely, because it would really be, if it was just not somebody we really knew, it would be like, oh, well, that's not really much of a shock, is it? But we don't know a whole lot of the characters. Obviously, we know Bailey, and we know, I don't remember her name, the girl that died. We knew her, but she's dead, so she couldn't have sank the ship, really. There's the owner, and the daughter, and the captain, and a couple of the two guys that had a conversation over here when the ship was not sank, anyway. But the point is, I think it could be Bailey, because we know him, and he's right there, and you're gonna build a relationship with him, so let's check out these ropes. Oh, scrapbook. There's nothing in it. Nope. There's Thomas and Jesse. And nothing else. Thomas and Jesse. Those are important clues. And I found a wax roll.
One piece of advice while you're aboard ship. Don't get on the wrong side of Kadri.
How so? He's a bit outspoken, but I appreciate that as a journalist.
I'm gonna take a sip of tea.
More that he has favorites, such as our stoic captain. If you're not on his good side, he can be very unprofessional. I've gotten on the wrong side of him before, and I swear my meals were blander until he forgave me. You can see it with Thomas. I'm surprised there's anything edible on his plate.
It seems simple to me. He just treats people the way they treat him.
That does seem pretty straightforward to me. I thought Kadri and Thomas were on pretty good terms, though. They were the ones who had the conversation, right? I think I remember that correctly. The photo. Nice. Aw. Aw, that's cute. It's kind of sad, but it's cute. Somebody loved Kmart. Which is, of course, that's very sweet. They probably had good food, I guess. I wonder if I'll be able to cut these ropes eventually. Like, since I think these were the display cases, right? So maybe we can cut the ropes eventually, and then there'll be stuff inside the display cases. That would be really cool. Not been back here before. Isabel's office, and it's dark. It's really dark. Ooh, an article. A Modern Pioneer, Miss Greenwood on the SS Thalassa, by J. Linden. On the first anniversary of the SS Thalassa's maiden voyage, blah blah blah, it's intelligible. Interviewing Miss Greenwood, it is clear that she is a unique individual, charting her own course, and the model of a modern independent woman. I have learned to rely on myself, to stand on my own 2 feet, and pursue my goals. A lesson I picked up from my male counterparts. The Greenwood & Co. board may call my historical expedition self-centered whimsy, but quite frankly, my money, well, I don't know. My money, my wit, maybe? Except that's not really how you spell wit, so... Oop, didn't mean to pause. She seems like a good person. Or maybe not a good person. Maybe she sank the boat. That would be kind of weird though, since it's her boat. It'd be like a lot of money and also she died in it. I don't see what the benefit of her doing that would
Was
be, but
looking
I
at the
guess...
schematics. You should be able to get to the front of the ship via the maintenance shaft in the hallway beyond the galley.
Cool. Front of the ship, maintenance shaft in the hallway behind the galley. Okay, like I was saying, Isabel seems like a pretty... She doesn't seem like the right kind of person, but, you know, yes, with the right motivation, anybody can do anything. So maybe they found something and she wanted to hide it, or something happened and she wanted to hide it, something that was more damaging to her reputation, but she doesn't strike me as somebody who cares much about reputation. We also don't know much about her. We've seen her once. Like, she's come out and she spoke to the crew one time. And we've gotten a couple articles which are like, oh, she's, you know, this self-made woman, like the one we just read. So, I don't know. Let's see what's in this cabinet, because I've been staring at it for a second. Oh, months. Missing records. What is missing? Is it just that there's nothing in there? Like, are these dividers, maybe? A ring binder. July 16th, 1905. Dear Miss Greenwood, as per our previous conversation, we are delighted to inform you that the reporter you requested has agreed to the job. As discussed, we'll be paying for the exclusive story rights to the St. Catherine expedition. She's currently en route to the port and will contact you via telegram. Yours sincerely, J.F. Chester, Editor-in-Chief. Interesting. I don't know why I wonder why telegram is capitalized. Is it because I'm supposed to look for the telegram? That kind of makes sense. Mystery progress available. A woman is trying to interview an unenthusiastic Hans in the mealtime. They talk about a problem and how Isabel left Hans and Eric to deal with it. So this person would be... probably... Why can't I switch these? This person could be Jessie. I guess that makes sense. Piece it together. Female reporter. But we don't know who the reporter is. And this is wrong, so. The correspondence, that makes sense. Hey, there we go. The reporter named Jesse Linden from the Illustrated New York Times News was invited on the ship by Isabel. Look at that. Our first mystery! Yay. Okay.
I'm surprised Isabel invited a reporter aboard. She liked her privacy. We should look into this Jesse Linden and keep an eye out for more wax rolls.
Bailey, you're so
I wonder if
demanding.
she found anything out.
That's a good point. You know, she probably did see some stuff. Photo. Very handsome. Very beautiful in her case. Very... Yeah. They look bored.
Adult picture. Much has happened since then. He thought a lady couldn't do the job. She put him in his place, though.
So maybe that's Bailey, the captain, and... What's her name? Elizabeth? I just forgot. Isabel. Oh my goodness. Maybe. Or it could be Isabel's husband. Oh my god, what if he sank the boat trying to get her, like, discredited or something? Like, oh, you can't do it, but that she could do it, so he sank the boat because can't let a woman win. Can't let a woman do anything. Can I open this? I can't see. It's so dark. Oh, is this the galley? Ah, yeah, that looks like a menu. Wax roll.
She's such a rude child. She's Isabel's daughter, though, so... Nonetheless, everyone should be taught the importance of respect.
She seems like a bright young woman to me.
I can only say what I see, and I see a lot. And that girl makes chaos, mark my words.
It's weird that there's 3 taps between each line there, huh? Well, it's okay. So, Isabel's daughter is very rude to Kadri, at least. But we already know that if you get on the wrong side of Kadri, things happen. You shouldn't be on the wrong side of him. But maybe he jumps to conclusions. We don't know that yet. We have not really met the daughter, other than that she takes photos. And that's really all we know about her, is that she takes photos. Which I guess could be seen as rude if they're trying to make her kind of like a modern day strange vegetable. It is a strange vegetable. It kind of looks like a guinea pig, but with horns. Or a cow. Oh goodness, it does look like a cow. Look at that. It's so blurry. What the heck? The mess hall. Oh.
We had some good times there, didn't we?
This cool? Wow. It is quiet now.
Can't believe they're all gone.
Didn't get a chance to see all of them, but that looks like Thomas and it's not Kadri. Whoever the guy with the long dreadlocks and stuff from last time. Is it Kadri? I don't know. I don't know. Closed for safety. I don't have any boat cutters, but I could definitely jump over this, I feel like. Well, maybe not with a giant heavy suit on, but you know. Small bottle. Heroin. Let's see. Oh, is this Jessie's patch? She was still on the boat when it sank. Ooh. Or she just left her badge behind, but let's see. Anything on the back? No, we don't get to see. She was still here. In her notepad. Quite believe how quickly has worsened. Hand is needed. Even the lady of the manor has rolled up her sleeves and gotten to blank. I probably should blank as well and make myself useful. So something was happening. Interesting. Something was happening, and things were getting worse. Everyone buckled down. Why am I breathing so loudly? Oh my god. Something was happening. Everyone, including Isabel and the reporter, had to buckle down and help out because something was happening. So is the ship sinking? Or something that ended up causing the ship to sink? I don't know. That's very interesting, though. I wonder, since her stuff was here, was this where she was when it sank? Could be standing around her dead body right now. That'd be really sad. Wax roll. I'm gonna drink some tea while this plays.
I keep hearing noises at night. It's not just the sounds of the ship or the sea, but someone on this floor is sneaking out on deck. What are they up to? And that is not the only cause for suspicion. Some of the papers I've seen, some of the details the crew have let slip. I'll keep digging into what the high-ups are hiding.
Okay, so Jesse definitely found some stuff then. And someone's sneaking around. Someone's sneaking around. New mystery. Jesse's notepad has descriptions of some sudden troubles arising. What are these troubles that affected the crew? So we got the trigger clue. Okay. Signs of trouble, signs of trouble. Who had to help? This comma's kind of in a weird place. Something even made the lady of the house Oh, so maybe the something is like a blank. So something happened, blah blah blah, even made the lady of the manor. Okay. That kind of makes sense. So let's see. Signs of trouble could be the heroine and the warning sign, maybe? Who had to help? Even Isabel had to help. Piece it together. Doesn't add up. Okay. Well, we don't know. We don't know yet. And there's another mystery here. According to Jesse's dictation, too, someone was sneaking out on deck at night. Who was doing this? We don't have any signs of sneaking. And then still don't have any info on the mission progress. So we gotta keep looking for that. Okay, this is so interesting. I like walking around and searching for clues. Alright, let's try to find this maintenance shaft. Haha, maintenance. This must be it. Gate's shut, need to get it open with something. And it requires a knife. Brilliant, brilliant. Maybe there's a knife in the kitchen somewhere. That would make sense. Requires key. Oh my goodness. Why is there nothing here? Huh. Weird. It's the wrench. I'm thinking since this thing is telling, like there's like a whole prompt for it, this is probably the way we need to go, so we need a wrench. Yeah, a wrench. Let's go see if we can find a wrench. Where on earth would there be a wrench? Oh, a mystery can be solved. Which one? This one? Huh? Okay. I guess we should go check out Isabel's office, maybe? No, I've been in here already. Wait, I'm confused. Can I go upstairs to the reception and the dive area and stuff now? Well, maybe. I'm gonna give it a try, but if I'm back here, then you know it didn't work out. Wooden boy, do you have the answers? You'd think there'd be at least a knife somewhere in the kitchen, but there's not. I don't really understand. I need a wrench or a knife. Oh my gosh, knife. No. I don't know what to think. Dude, help me. Help me, cow eggplant. Save me. You're my only hope. Huzzah! Bracing for a storm. Interesting. A storm front took the Thalassa by surprise, making even Isabel pick up tools to help secure the ship. Ah. Well, that's interesting. Did the storm sink it? But then it wouldn't be much of a mystery, right? People would probably figure that that's what happened. But I guess it's me and Bailey are the ones who are like, oh no, but it feels weird. Like, why would a storm do that? So maybe that's like the generally accepted answer, but that's not what happened. How interesting.
A storm front wouldn't sink a Thalassa.
Okay, this is exactly what I thought.
Experience, and it was a new ship.
New ship. That doesn't stop it. This Titanic
But
sank.
if Isabel was picking up tools, it must have been bad. Maybe the tools are still in her office.
I hope so. Maybe, you know, a knife or a wrench. You know. More ropes. Oh, I wonder if my knife can cut the red. Ah! Was this here before? There must have been no prompt for it, because I surely would have seen it. I've been walking around for so long. You have no idea.
The maintenance hall.
You have no idea how long I've been walking around the ship looking for a freaking knife or a wrench. One of the two. And now I found it. I would have seen that. Right? I don't know. I guess we'll never know. Let's open the hatch. Yeah, I can finally get out of this area. My goodness. Yeah, we're here. Awesome. Can't just walk through them. Gotta go through this animation. But alright. Inside, up the ladder we go. Kinda wish we could look up or down for this part, but you know, the animation's gonna animate. Stack of reports. Is this the missing stuff? Work order number 10,042. Crew member Kamar. Supervisor Eric. 28th of June, 1905. Oh. Dive platform maintenance. Check all of the monitors and platforms by 1st of July. Started, was half done. Got pulled into engine duties by Thomas. Seriously, Eric, what's the point of these forms? Alright. Interesting. So, Kamar and Thomas. Maybe Thomas and Kamar were a thing. That'd be kind of cute. That'd be kind of cute. Is Kamar Mars guitar. How about that? Wow, helpful. I wonder if Kmar and Thomas are the ones that were sneaking around. That would make sense. You know, 1905. If they were, you know. There's probably not a whole lot of positive views on their relationship. Which is sad, of course, but yeah.
You doing alright?
Yeah, fine.
Good. Good. Try to just take it easy. Let me know when you get to the planning room.
Right, back to this hallway. Wow.
If you're on the other side of that stairwell to the hub, see if you can unblock it.
Oh, wax roll.
I'll bring dinner to your quarters. And you, miss?
It's tea drinking time.
No, thank you. About the delay.
Gossip is like you create chaos. You compromise safety. What this crew needs is less distractions. Hey!
What are you doing?
Oh, what now?
Well, that was kind of mean of him. Like, I'm not much of a fan of journalists, but also, she's just doing her job. And she was doing a very, it seems like she was doing a pretty interesting piece about, you know, Isabel being like an independent woman and stuff, and exploring the season. Also, if it wasn't interesting, then what's this whole game about, huh? The Thalassa's got a whole thing going on that's very interesting. Of course they'd want the news on it. It's very mysterious sinking. Not that it was sank by that time, but you know, the whole situation is interesting. Anyway. Yippee! Now we can go back down to the main hall. Easy peasy. Alright, more storage. It's all knocked over. The planning room. We're here. Bailey, are you gonna talk to me?
What does that look like? How's she holding up?
It looks fine. Why are you so concerned about it? Trash bin. Your siren has me enthralled, but I know your past has you stalled. My turtle dove, let me prove you my worth. My love, do not turn me aside again. That's really sweet. It also kind of sounds like a warning, but it's more sweet than that. It's the do not turn me aside again. It's the bit that makes me feel like it's kind of a threat. That seems like something you would say when you were threatening. Or not threatening, but warning, you know? But also it's like, hey, everything's gonna be okay. Maybe, you know, follow your heart. Don't turn me away again, you know? Like, I know you want this, and it's fine. I don't know. The word choices got me thinking. Some scattered papers over here. Maybe this will tell us about why they turned away. St. Catherine, 7 days, 9 to 10 days. Interesting. So 7 days into their 9 to 10 day journey, maybe? Assuming we get underway again, we should arrive by the 5th or 6th. Excavation, 10 days, 7 to 8 days. 1 week if we're lucky to get everything done. Give priority to something. Maybe to the figurehead, like we were trying to get before. So something stalled them. They were going to get there, they got stalled. Probably by the storm? How interesting. Yeah, let's see. Oh, According to Hans interview 1B, there was a commotion in the mess hall. Maria could be heard shouting what was going on. Well, Maria was there. I don't remember what happened here. A guitar? The guitar, maybe? Maybe a love poem? Pieced together? That's not it. Okay. We'll come back to that later, maybe. And then this could be the expedition prop. I'm guessing that's a G that got cut off, but it looks progress. Somehow they hadn't even reached the St. Catherine's site yet. Ah. They weren't heading back, or maybe they were heading back, but like the storm made them turn around or something. So like they're like, okay, we have to. Oh, I'm so sorry. Maybe they had to turn back because of the storm or something. Like they were getting there, but then something happened, and they're like, oh, we can't go get the St. Catherine's, so they turned around to come back. Jessie has asked that I look into her missing recording equipment. She insists that it has not been mislaid, but taken from recorders. Hans does not support using our resources to following up on this. Interesting. Why have I breathed so loudly? There was a theft. Somebody stole the recording equipment, which is very suspicious. The horseshoe. So interesting. So Maria had the horseshoe, but this is the horseshoe, and this is for the wax rolls. So it's you just fill it with wax rolls. And Mariah took it. Why? Maria had taken Jesse's recordings for some reason. That's really interesting. Why did she do that? Maybe there was some important recording or something that like seems like it should be. Oh, I forgot to include it. Here we go. Anything else in here? It looks like a face. Got the two eyes and a mouth. Okay. Oh. Alex.
Pinches.
It's a bit uncomfortable, but it's better than losing your balance down there. Trust me.
Thanks, Alex.
Matthias and Alex, huh? Alright. Urgent notice. All hands, due to essential maintenance on the Thalassa, the expedition timetable has been delayed. Work is being done to rectify the issue, but in the meantime, speak with the captain and Eric regarding duties and the new schedule. Interesting. Maybe not the storm, but the storm happened and it broke something, so they have to fix it. But maybe that's the thing that Kmart was in charge of. But Kmart didn't know that it was broken, or so it's like. Let me try and pick this in my head, okay? Maybe this is completely off, but like something, whoever was sabotaging it broke the thing that Kmart was fixing. And they were more important. It was important that these things got fixed. Kmart didn't understand why they got fixed because they're not essential to the actual boat, but they're essential to the covering up of the crime. So was it either the captain or Eric that covered it up? Weird. Or I could be jumping to conclusions. We don't even have a mystery for that yet. It's just a thing that we do. Aww. Aw, that's really sad. Photo. You're not the wet behind the ears sprat I apprenticed. Demesvar. And nothing back there. Who's that? Who's Daniel? She doesn't sound right. The low hum and rattle keeps happening. There's definitely something wrong. Requests complete halts to check. Assign Kmart to assist in engineering. Our other duties suspended. Huh. So Thomas is the one who realized that there was something wrong. Requested the thing. So did Tom. Huh. So Thomas is the one. If we're going along with the theory that I made earlier, Thomas did something to break the thing. Or somebody else broke it, but Thomas recognized it. Said doesn't know what it was, so there's a stop. And maybe it wasn't such a big deal, which is why Kmart is upset about it. Okay, there's a couple ways this could happen. Thomas is the one that broke it because he was sabotaging something, but needed to cover it up before it happened. So he requests everybody stops so they can fix it. Alternatively, he's making something up so he and Kmart can have some alone time in the vents, which seems... The tone of his writing in that notebook doesn't suggest that, but it could be the thing. Or someone else broke it. Thomas recognized it and called for the full stop because he doesn't know what it is. And Kmart realizes it's not something serious. Maybe Kmart's the one who broke it, and so Thomas recognizing it, and Kmart knows it's not something important, or rather he's more frustrated that it's being investigated in the first place. Does any of this, am I making any sense at all? I feel like I'm just talking, but it's like I'm missing a piece, maybe. How were they behind? They had a delay, the delay notice maybe? Who was responsible? I guess Thomas is responsible? Thomas notes. Hey! Thomas complained of odd engine sounds. He had requested time for himself and Kmart to look into the issue. What kind of work were they doing and how did it go?
Right. So they were having problems over a week before the distress call was made. You should head to the engine room. See what you can find.
Okay. Mystery. Let's see, there's the engine work, engine activity. Probably won't get any of this stuff done until... Probably won't get any of this stuff done until you get to the engine room, so just gonna ignore it for now. So where is the engine room? All the way down at the bottom. Okay. I can go outside. How about that? Oh. I blacked out for some reason? Oh no, is it just because my light was off? Haha, this is gonna be fun. Okay. We haven't got to explore the top yet much. Oh, can't. They knew. Hi, Alex.
Morning.
Morning.
Sleep. Salt on the breeze. Rush of the ocean around us. Really puts things into perspective.
She still looks a bit creepy, but, you know, that's all I'm gonna say on that.
I'm happy here. On this ship with this crew. It shouldn't sound so gloomy, should it? I don't want to lose what we have here. You're right. There's plenty of time. And I'm the one who gets to decide. Regardless of others here. Thank you.
What are we talking about?
You've gone quiet on me.
You know, Alex is like,
What? Yeah, of course. I remember when you two joined.
I'll finish what I'm
Alex
saying when
was
Bailey's
impressive.
done.
I thought you were both skilled, mind. Took a while to get to know you, but I'm glad I did. If you're feeling lightheaded, getting any signs of narcosis, tell me. It's dangerous to lose yourself down there.
Alex is kind of like when the mom dies at the beginning of a movie, or the girlfriend, or whatever, and then the entire, like, or the wife, whatever, the entire rest of the movie or TV show or whatever, they remember the moment. When they have scenes, when the main character has scenes that remember the one that they lost. It's always super, like, innocent and flowery and, like, she was too good for this world, but it took her away kind of thing. Alex is kind of like that. She's kind of filling in that role. There was someone up here when we approached this before. Don't know if you guys remember that. There was, like, a light on the dock. Maybe that was us. Time loop style. I'm just exploring, hope you guys don't mind. I want to go to all the places, see all the things. The mast broke. There's a door open over here, so let's go check it out. Ooh, wax roll.
I really don't know what to do. He's not eating what I prepare for him. What am I? Just a cook? I provide. Why would he refuse?
Thomas seems anxious. He has a lot of responsibility. He probably means nothing by it. He's just unaware that...
It might be. Still, it undermines my position. Obsessing with his engine rattle. Kmart is even running out of patience, chasing ghost sounds.
So Thomas was so bothered by the stuff happening in the engine that, like, he stopped eating. Something supernatural, or maybe he was really obsessed with covering things up. Photo. This looks like Hans, the captain, right?
That's the captain, all right. Did I tell you how he lost those fingers?
He's missing fingers.
I did.
Huh.
Well, he didn't cry out in pain or complain saving the green hand.
Green hand.
Hans just stood there, bandaging his hand, and calmly told the fella to clear out his bunk.
Oh. So some new guy, possibly, because green hand sounds like something you would say to describe someone who's new, but I don't know what green hand is, so I'm just gonna assume that. Some new guy messed up and was going to die, and then the captain saved his life, but lost his fingers in the process. It seems like he lost his, like, ring finger and his pinky finger. Don't know if that's on one or both hands, but that seems like it. That's pretty badass of him, not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. Makes him seem like he's not the kind of person who would sink a ship, but, you know. He's also the captain of the ship. I don't know why he would want to sink it. Whoa. That rock really punched through the bottom, huh? Got a wax roll.
Everyone here is friendly and helpful.
I noticed that Kamar and Eric seem to have a bit of a disagreement.
Well, between you and me, they don't organized is all. Does not like being told what to do. Eric is the professional type. He wants things in order. Makes him an efficient boss. I just wish you would go a bit easier on Kmart.
Eric is overbearing.
No, not at all. He takes an interest, which I really appreciate, actually. It would be harder without him.
Requires bolt cutters. Okay. Curious. So, Eric is not a bad guy, but he and Kmart disagree on things. Garter. Oh boy. New mystery. A garter was found in the infirmary storage room. Who were having relations? I think it should be who was. Or who were. Because it says someone had relations, but they'd be two different people, but we can only do the one person. So, a bunch of people having affairs around here. Or not affairs. Actually, we don't know. We don't know if anybody's got someone waiting for them somewhere else. You know? We don't know these things. They're just having relations. Yeah. Patient Hans Fischer. Dr. R.C. Fanshawe. June 8th, 1905. Treated severe bruising to the right hand and possibly fracture of the ring finger proximal phalange. Fingers bandaged and strapped up and should not be used for at least blah blah blah. So that happened pretty recently then, like it was a couple of months ago. Because it's 1905, I think. And it was towards the end of July. No, it was the beginning of July that they wanted Kmart to be done with the stuff. This is the beginning of the month, so him losing his fingers was like very recent. And I wasn't there for that. Maybe somebody to replace either me, Bailey, or Alex was the green hand. Interesting. I'm coming up with lots of theories today, and I think in the first one I decided to cut out a bunch of my really nonsense theories. But also I don't know that they're nonsense. I guess I'm just worried about being wrong and just assuming things. But I'm still thinking these thoughts and they're influencing my gameplay, so I guess I will include them after all, but you know. Door's blocked. Gosh darn it. Let's just clear this debris and we'll move on. Gotta get to the engine room. Alright. Back in the main area. Okay, so let's see. I want to get down to the engine room. And that would be down here. Right, so I need to get downstairs. Well, let's see if this will open yet. Okay, requires key. Darn it. Where to find a key at, huh? Possibly in the infirmary, since we just passed through there. Requires key. Okay. Not again. I don't want to be searching for everything again. Can't find this freaking key anywhere. I didn't see these stairs before. Ah!
What? I'm having some problems here.
Oh,
Not good.
yeah, not good.
I'm not leaving. Down is blocked. Seen there from the crew cabins.
Down is blocked. Go from there to the crew cabins. Weird. Anyway, straps. Straps, straps, straps. These straps were not secured. And then there's this box over here. Is that a key? Please be a key. Or is it just these boxes? Cufflink. Ah. That was tiny, man. Can I go in here? Yippee, yes I can. Oh, left or right, guys? I'm thinking the choice is made for us. Klaus. Karen? Maybe these are new guys, Klaus and Karen, because I don't remember hearing their names ever before. Do I have them in their profiles? Do I have them here? There are no Klaus and Karen in here. Those must be new guys. One of the green hands.
With it.
Cam.
Cam!
I forgot that was my name, Cam.
I can't hear you. Damn. I'll have to catch you.
Alright, let's go check out K Marsher, okay? I like that his nameplate is colorful. That's good. Alright, paper. Miss Greenwood, sorry to have to bring this to your attention, but you've always said your doors are open to crew concerns. I'm having another issue performing my duties due to another member of the expedition. It's interfering with, hindering my work, being pig-headed. At this point, it's just sabotage. Oh my goodness. Wait. So who are we having problems with? We're having problems with Eric. Right? I think that's right. Alright, we need parts 3726 and 4040. 3726 4040. Oh, there's no way I'm gonna remember that. I might remember 4040, but 3726. I don't know. I think that was everything in K Marsher. I like the little plants. That's really cute. Cadre, the chef. Wax roll. Heck yes. I like the wax rolls.
You have a good relationship with Hans. Since I came aboard, we've not got off to the best of starts.
The captain is a very private person.
I respect that. But if only I could understand him better, it's making my job reporting on all of this harder. I get the impression he's normally this way. Is he alright? He seems very tired.
The captain is not himself, no. He has been troubled since the accident.
The accident with Alex or his fingers?
But you are worried about him.
Probably Alex,
It's a
right?
credit to you, how well you look after all the crew.
Well, of course I am. He barely touches his food. He's not sleeping well. Those pills do not help.
The heroin pills? I wonder if it was the heroin pills. There it is. Cause for concern, cause for concern. The medical records and the... Oh, not that. This. Nope. Okay. Cupboard. key! Thank goodness. You know, I think I have like a copy of this key somewhere in my own house. Not a copy exactly, it's just like a fake key. I doubt it's not use it for anything. I'll have to try and find it, and if I find it, I'll put a picture of it in the video for you guys. It's very similar. Making my way to the engine room. Oh. This seems like it'll be fun. Whee! Not as crazy as I was expecting, but still fun. Wax roll.
Some initial thoughts. There's definitely more going on than meets the eye. There is an atmosphere on this ship, whether due to the accident or something else, I can't tell yet.
Something weird going on. Okay, back downstairs we go. Is this the engine room? Are we here? Yeah, we are. Alright. Alright, well, we finally made it to the engine room. And I've been recording for a while, so it's actually time for me to leave. But I'll be back to this quite quickly. Probably later today, I'll actually come back and record the next episode, so that'll be good. And we'll explore the engine room. I'll come back and record the next episode soon. We'll explore the engine room and so much more, I'm sure. I wonder how long this is going to go on for, because it seems like we haven't covered that many of the mysteries. And it seems like there's a lot around. Yeah, there's a whole lot of mysteries here. It seems like we haven't done hardly any of them. So, I guess we'll just have to lock in next time. Go a little faster. It took me so long to find the wrench. And looking for the key. The key was way farther along. Like, I hadn't even got to the point where we could find the key yet. So, you know. Sorry about that. We gotta lock in. Gonna lock in next time. Okay. Well, thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. Not just listening. You could have listened. You could have watched. I don't know. Thanks for watching, everyone. And I'll see you guys in the next part. I really appreciate it. Bye-bye.